Hey guys, what's up? We're going to be working on the Miata today. We're going to be doing the whole painting and rust cleaning of the brakes, as I told you. There's a lot of noise because there's fucking construction right around the block, but yeah, so we're going to have to deal with that. Here's the car, and let us get started. So, first things first, as a Mighty Car mods us all, is jack up the car. Now find the jack point on the Miata. It's a nice little cutout. You can see it pretty clearly. We'll get some close-ups of it with a Chinese GoPro. That right there, you see these two little divots? That is your jack point. That's the strongest bit of the car you can use. You can use frame rails, I think, but don't bet on it. This whole lip is pretty fucking solid. So normally what I do is lift it around here with a jack and jack stand here at the jack point. That's the best way to do it, in my opinion at least. But just lift up your jack there and lift up the car until you can remove the wheel, which is, well, the point of this whole exercise. When you move so you can actually see something that is in my ass. Now, before you finish jacking up the car, I just remembered you need to loosen up the bolts, lug nuts. Right, so first things first, get your nice thing, wrench, whatever, and loosen up your bolts while you're still on the ground. Next step, Mighty Car mods, is jack up your car. Now, most of these tires will be directional, so remember which tire you took off from where, and put it back in that place, because otherwise we might fuck something up. So let's lay that aside. Let's get a close-up. Okay, sorry for the shaky cam, but this is your brake caliper. As you can see, mine is slightly rusted. It's just surface rust though. That's your caliper, that's your rotor face. You know, it's nothing serious. Yeah, there's some rust up here too, but it's better not to touch that. You don't want to fuck something up. Let's focus, okay? Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove one of the caliper bolts. There, if it focuses, yeah, the focus is not working because it's being an asshole. But basically, they're right back here where I have my finger. Loosen one of them. We'll pull the caliper up like that, and we'll rotate it, and then we'll just clean it up with a wire brush, and we'll clean off the rotor face too, and then we'll get to painting. So let's undo that bolt. Okay, as I hope you can see back here, my Chinese GoPro doesn't have a screen that works, so this is the bolt you want to undo, this one right here. I'm sure the fisheye helps a lot. And it's a 17 millimeter. Just screw that right on there, and then just crack it open. Okay, also, I almost forgot to mention jack stands. Always use jack stands. I kind of forgot, but luckily I'm not getting under the car or anything, so it should be fine, but you know, just for safety in general, always use jack stands. for you. You don't have an impact? I do have an impact, but I don't think I can fit it back there. So, hammer time. Okay, yeah, it's skipping. Yeah, that's not coming off easily. Get a wrench. If in doubt, a wrench will help. Actually, it's not the best idea to use one of those to torque or untorque shit, because you'll just things break cool. Right, so if you can't work like that, work with the car. Turn the wheel to give you a little bit more of an angle of attack. I guess if you have penetrating fluid and a real wish to get this shit loose like that, you can, but I'm just gonna cheat. Appropriate socket, impact socket. That's way too big. Get your airline and your impact gun. You can get an electric one for pretty cheap, actually. Set of sockets, make sure you get the black ones, because make sure you get the black ones because they're rated for impact use, which is quite important, really. Knock that in. That in. Okay. And off you come. It's not very well greased. It's old and sticky. You can't keep grease while you're in here. Any high temperature grease could do. I use the lithium stuff. That's pretty good. And generally it works fine. Now, put that bolt aside and let's lift the caliper up. Ah, yes. That's our cylinder. That's some WD-40. Okay, now we're talking. Good. Now, out of, it's dirty, some sort of hanger of some sort, fashion some sort of hanger out of a thing. Take this, run it through the middle of the caliper, and tie it up to the spring or whatever. Just to lift it up, ABC axis. Up there, not too tight. I don't want to put any stress on it. Any unnecessary stress, I mean. Oh, this thing can't take a little pulling. This cord, on the other hand, is being a bitch. There. Ah, right. Now that's done. We can check out caliper and the brackets and the brake pads. Right now, if you want to change your brake pads, now's the time. Really, it's not that hard. You just take these little things and pull them out. little tabs. I won't. Oh fuck. Okay. I'll pull my pads out. Might as well. It doesn't want to come out. There we go. These are the clips. See? Focus. Come on, I can't touch the camera. These are the clips. They're tiny. They go on it like that. Like that. Yeah. Sort of like that. And yeah, you put them on and take them off. These are brand new. I just changed them recently. So, oh yeah, I had one more thing to the list of things I already did. Make sure to, that's not confidence inspiring. Okay. Yeah, make sure to always use these clips. You know, maybe they're not exact, I mean, they're pretty fucking necessary as a matter of fact. So just, you know, just use them. Oh shit. Try not to fuck them up too much when you pull them out. When you put them back in, put a little silicone on them. High temperature stuff, like the engine, not gasket maker. What do you call it? I'll show you some later. Just put a little on it, on there, and on the back of the pads. That's the cylinder side, like here. So it'll hold on to it, like the caliper piston and thing will hold on to it, and it won't squeak or rattle like my back brakes. Yeah. So that's how you remove those. Now you have the rotor face, which is there. I'm gonna go ahead and put a lug nut in there. Actually I won't. Okay. Yellow. We'll just clean off the rotor face. Yeah, that should be pretty easy. With a wire brush, we'll clean off this. Now then, you want a real good wire brush. This is a wire brush. It's actually, you don't want a really good one. You don't want anything. You're just peeling off rust. This is stainless, so it supposedly won't rust, even though I saw it. I'm seeing it, it's sort of rusty, but it will work. You just rub that shit on there and clean it off. We'll get some zoom in there so you can better see what I am doing. And let's center that. Oh. And pull out a bit. There we go. That should do. Let's get started. Scratch it up a bit. Some rust off. Try to avoid any of the little rubber stoppers or anything. You don't want to damage those. Alright, that's about it for that. I mean, you can go deeper, but really, who cares? It's not that, yeah, most people won't even look at it. But, you know, do a good job. You gotta clean it up now. And that's the next step. Right, onwards. Get a little brush. In my case, that's what I'm using. You could use brake cleaner. That's actually what you should do. But I don't have brake cleaner. I don't have money to afford. brake cleaner right now. So I'm not sure what you would call this. It's like the thing you use to, it's not paint thinner really. It's sort of a lighter paint thinner. It's like acetone kind of thing. Anyways, use that to clean up your roughing up surfaces. For now. So I'm gonna wait for this to dry and I will be back. Right, now that that's dried off, you're gonna get your masking tape. Yeah, you're gonna get your masking tape and you're gonna get some newspaper or whatever to mask with, which I shall go get. So we have finished masking off the rotor. There you go, that's how it looks. Remember, good prep always makes up for bad everything else. So yeah, preparation is everything. Next, the paint. You're gonna need this kind of paint. See that? 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit. If you want really high temperature paint, 1,200 degrees Fahrenheit. You want really high temperature paint because your brake rotors get real fucking hot. Some people sell what's it called, brake caliper paint. That works too. Don't plastic dip it. Don't be an idiot. Plastic dip. Rotor faces are disaster waiting to happen, really. So yeah, shake up the shit out of the can and read the instructions. Alright. Let's see the magic do. Really? I'm just gonna leave it at one coat. I don't really care that much. And also, holy shit, people will eventually. Yeah, I'll keep it at one coat because I don't really care, and I think that's good enough. I'll go ahead and put the caliper itself back into that quick squeeze, and then we'll let it dry, and then we'll be done, pretty much. Alright, so all in all, that's how it looks. Now we wait for it to dry, according to this. 2 to 3 minutes for the second coat. So, do one, whatever. I'll just wait 2 to 3 minutes and cure it. I'm heating it up a lot. So yeah, 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, 2 to 3 minutes will practically be done. That's how you paint your brake calipers and rotor faces. You can do the same in the back pretty much. The only difference is that this bolt, top bolt, which you can't see. Anyways, the top bolt that holds the caliper, right here, it's up there. Can't move the camera because I'm covered in grease. Right. Yeah. This one, that bolt is static. You can't remove it. You'd have to remove the whole caliper bracket to take it off. But basically it's the same, you just turn it up on its side and you're done. Make sure you get good coverage there. In general. And, you know, any tiny overspray on the disc, it's fine, it'll burn off. You would try to avoid it. You know, it's just better. And yeah. Alright guys, I'm done. I've put the tire back on and look at the difference that made. Let me focus it down for you. See? Looks way cleaner than before. I mean, the tire is covered in brake dust, but that's not important. Yeah, you can see it looks nice, OEM. Let me show you the back tire. Oh, I did the same. Nice OEM look. This tire is, well, rim's a bit cleaner, but as you can see, that's that, pretty much. Next thing you need to do is you need to check you didn't fuck anything up. Like, just double check you attached all brake lines, and if you disconnected them for some reason, and then all the bolts are torqued down, and if all's well, take the car off the jack stands and put the tires on, make sure those lug nuts are tight, and just take it for a drive, see how it drives. If there's any clatter or whatever, that means you probably forgot something. Like, you know, if it rattles a lot and you feel it's the pad, the brake pad itself, take a little bit of engine sealant, silicone, the red stuff, and put it at the contact point between the pad and the caliper, or the piston, and that should solve your rattle. Okay, so basically, in conclusion, that's how you paint the calipers. Now you need to take it for a drive, heat those brakes up quite a bit to cure the paint. It says 2 to 3 hours, but you know, just 30 minutes of hard driving will heat them up more than enough. Yeah, drive it a bit hard, brake a lot, do reverse braking, like go reverse, brake, front brake, do that for like 15 minutes, and you're done. Hey, thank you guys for sticking through the entire video on the caliper thing. I'm sure it wasn't very interesting, but if it was, maybe you liked it. Go ahead, get subscribed. I'll be trying, again, as I said in the introduction video, I'll be putting out stuff every Wednesday, give or take. Whether it's tiny or big or whatever, I'll put something out. I'm on Twitch, so if you want to see me playing video games instead of building up my car, you can meet me there. You can ask questions or whatever if you're interested over there. What else? Oh, right. In this video, I used music from Frank Javc. I love his music. I pulled it off his new album, Frank Javc's mixtape 1.99 something. What is it called? Frank Javc Volume 1.9999. And yeah, I really liked his music. So I'll link you, like here or whatever. I'll put up a link to his page on YouTube, so you can go check him out if you're interested. I'll credit him in the comments and the description, because man, his music is really cool. Like, if you'd like to support him, go up on Bandcamp and give him whatever you want for his albums. He's various, and I really love his music, so I put it in there. I hope he doesn't get angry about it, because I may have not asked, but you know, I hope he's nice about it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and have a good day, night, evening, whatever. Thanks.